Hey guys, another quick update. Got the engine out of the Gilson and all that, so let's take a peek. Oh, wrong way. Trying to turn the little LCD screen. As you can tell, it's now dark out. Yeah, the Gilson looks so pathetic with that big ass motor. Yeah, I kind of feel bad. I feel bad for taking the motor out. I mean, it was a great tractor. I loved her, but I need a salvage from her. I'm trying to get this out. This is the drive shaft put, and it turns 90 degrees to the pulley. As you can tell, that pulley's really screwed up. I've been beating on it with a hammer, trying to get it off. Finally came to the realization I gotta drop the entire transmission assembly and everything out of this to get to that, so I'll do that probably tomorrow. But I want to try to get that out. Maybe I might give up on that project a little bit because that's the motor. I took all the sheet metal off. I got the air cleaner and all that right there. Trying to keep the choke shut just in case. Probably put the cover or something on it. I got the pulley on finally. It just took me a while. It does turn. The motor still turns. I had to put a hammer. Yeah, that was my method. Bad one. Whatever. But yeah. I'm gonna center the engine. I got that shaft in. I am going to put dual exhaust in. That pipe will come out, probably go right about there. Might go up, I don't know. That one's gonna go that side because they always say try to keep both your exhaust pipes equal length. So that's what I'm gonna try to do. Keeps the motor running decent. This is what it'll look like from behind a little bit. I'm gonna put some of the sheet metal back in, make the engine look a little bit better. But that's probably all gonna get covered for safety purposes. Right about there, I'm gonna put another bar in, going over, yeah, little box, and above it I'm gonna put the fuel tank and the battery, because I can't fit the battery between the engine and the seat anymore. That's not gonna work. I have the original fuel tank and battery over there, so yeah, she's getting there. That's a huge modification compared to what my original idea was. So hopefully it still all works. Now, the amount I'm going to be able to tip this seat back is about probably there, which is probably where the original tilt would be. But yeah, I got some mods to do, unfortunately. I was hoping not to having to do any more mods. I had to push the pulley in so significantly more. I have to hope I can run everything I want off that battery. I don't know if I can. I don't know if the alternator on this is going to be strong enough. So I'm going to place, oh yeah, I got to cut those off. That and that. I wasn't really going to keep them, but they're in the way now. Just more mods. Yeah, like I said, I gotta shift the pulley over. Can't do that until... Oh, I kicked my propane tank over. Yeah, blowtorch. Love it. I gotta move the pulley over. I'm probably gonna cut whatever the heck that is. I don't even remember what that is I have in the keyway right now. God dang it. It's just a square bar, 1/4 inch. Fits perfectly in there. I'm just gonna lop it right there. Lop the end off, put the key in the keyway, and push this in as far as I can get it to where I don't have to worry about it. And then I want the key take up the entire keyway, which is what it does right now, so definitely lop it right there. Push this in as far as it goes. And then put the motor where it needs to be, bolt the motor down, start on the exhaust and the battery and fuel supply holder, and put the firewall in. Yeah, I officially need a firewall. That will be made out of whatever steel I can buy at the store. So it's not going to be that hard. I mean, I'll probably put this steel pipe in, which is why I still haven't touched that. Put that pipe in, like right there, same on the other side, and then put the thin sheet of metal in between. I don't really care how it looks, just so it's there to separate the motor from the seat. I'm probably going to end up putting the bar from down there all the way up and tying it into the roll cage and just making it more structurally sound again, and then just put a cross piece and then put the piece in there and then a piece of metal. That piece of metal I might have to have removable just in case, because of the air intake. I have to make sure I can still get to that when this is all said and done. And then I'm going to have another piece. This one's probably going to have to be angled a little, right there, for separating all that from the passenger compartment. Now I'm thinking about it, I may just make my own fuel tank. I have to talk to my mechanic, see how hard it is and if it's even worth my time. Other reason I might be pushing it in is I don't know if I'm going to use that battery. I'm probably going to, otherwise I still might just grab a car battery. So I will probably be grabbing the 2 headlights off the Gilson, and those will be the 2 bottom furthest headlights. So the other idea is when I go to sheet metal this, when I sheet metal it, put that flat like that and like angled in, and ooh, I went blurry for some reason, and putting just a piece of sheet metal right there down, from here down, and putting a little access panel right there and putting the battery there and all the electronics, and then just having a few wires going into the back for the engine. That is one of my ideas. I probably won't be doing that due to the fact that I'd probably rather not have the battery in the front. I probably want the battery in the back with everything else. So still have to re-support this. Some of this is probably going to get a lot of sheet metal work. So like I said, it's going to probably be enclosed from sooner or later. So I have to tie that into the main design. So yeah. So that's what that is. Real quick though, thought of an idea for the rest of the Gilson, just for, you know, shits and giggles. The transmission is still good in there. What I'm thinking of doing is taking those tires off, seeing if I can get this one will hold air, seeing if the other one will, or otherwise just tube the stupid thing. Keeping those tires there, but taking the seat and turning it to this way and turning the transmission around. So when I'm driving it, my back tires are my steer tires. It's an idea I have. Maybe I'll do it. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't even know how long we're going to keep the rest of the Gilson. It may just end up all totaled and turned into scrap steel. I don't know. Send me your ideas. If you guys think I should do anything. The transmission is still in it. Obviously all 4 tires are still on it, but back ones are still flat. And the steering is still there. Most of the wiring, but I'm probably going to take a good chunk of it. And some other things. And that motor, right, let's see if I can zoom in. That motor right there is still good enough for it. So let me